tested like that, and do you think of the way that they fought through it and stayed resilient in the second half?
Yeah, I think we did a good job of closing the game. After watching their Santa Clara game, and I think Santa Clara is going to be really good this year. We knew that they were starting to figure it out. They look tough and they look versatile, and they got a lot of guys, and they all bring a little bit something different. And I think Bobby's done a really, really nice job. They're creating ISOs, and we had troubles with those ISOs against USC, and we had some trouble tonight. But through it all, we kept playing good offense and closed really, really well.
Can you assess the qualities that Khalid brings you?
Well, I mean, he's quick twitch and he's athletic, and he's one of those guys that can really, really, really go downhill. We really haven't had maybe somebody like that in a while. And even though he's not getting a lot of them, I mean, I guess he did tonight, but he's an excellent free throw shooter. I mean, a really good free throw shooter. He has a knack for getting himself to the line. So those are obviously qualities we didn't have.
Really explosive.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Coach, I know we've talked about it for the last few years, but Bryant down the stretch just so poised and steady.
Yeah. I mean, he was amazing. I mean, we just lean on him so hard, and just, for the most part, makes the right. I mean, he has 11 assists and no turnovers. I mean, I think the other night he had 11 assists and 2 turnovers. And it's just an incredible luxury to have. I mean, he's really, really good. I'm surprised. Hopefully he'll start getting a little more love and attention on the national scene, because he's something.
And what'd you make of Braden tonight? How you rolled with him instead of bringing Grant back there late?
Yeah, he was good. He was good his first run, and we hung with him, and then we went back to him into the first half, and he was really good. He was attacking their posts inside, and he was finding the ball, and for the most part, he wasn't hurting us too bad defensively. So, that's why we just kind of let him go.
First game of Kennel this season, how do you see the crowd influence a lot coming down the stretch and get back to the game?
I mean, that's a question for those guys. I think the other team can probably answer that better than me. I'm just kind of focused on our team.
Mark, I know Michael didn't shoot as well as he'd like, but I thought he made quite a few big defensive plays in that second half.
Ajayi?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was great. I mean, think about that run in the first half. We were kind of in a little lull, and he got in there and just did what Mike does, man. He just plays with just great energy and great. He just assumes every ball is his once they hit the rim, and he goes flying in there. And that's another quality that we haven't had in these last couple teams, and it's nice to have. He's still kind of learning everything, but I mean, he gets 12 boards and 20-something minutes. So, I mean, we needed every one of them. And then he made a huge defensive stop down the stretch. They were really isolating number 8 on us, and a lot of the guys didn't have an answer, and he made a big stop there.
Coach, what do you think about the? I mean, you've seen a lot of great alley-oops here in this building. When you've seen them hard to the battle, and just it just blew off the roof here. What do you think about that one?
I don't know. I see him in practice, and I see him. I don't know. I got to see some nice ones this summer, so I guess I'm a little bit numb to them. So I just kind of thought it was a nice decision and a good finish. And but yeah, I mean, obviously those things get the crowd going, and certainly we needed that down the stretch. But
how big is this game to get through this whole non-conference stuff schedule and keep building momentum?
I mean, we just need to every game, that's going to be the biggest one of the year, and we just have to come out. We have to. I think we, got punched in the mouth here a couple different times during that game and had to respond. I'd be great if we win them all by 38, but it's just not going to happen. I mean, we shot the ball really well the other night against Baylor, and they did not. And this was one of those games where, these guys were shooting the ball pretty good from 3, which they've shown, and we were not until late. So that's kind of basketball. So you gotta be able to lean into some other areas.
That's the way Ryan runs that pick and roll with DK.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, you need to ask Claude that. I mean, I think I would guess Ryan really watched Andrew, a lot, and they're both just at the highest level you can be in pick and roll, college or pro, quite frankly, with their decisions and the windows that they can put the ball in. Those are not big windows. They're putting the ball into the big, but they're something.
Coach, I think Caleb had 0 points at half, and in the second half he's able to knock down a couple big threes, had the big play. Just what does it say about his mentality that it just doesn't phase him?
I mean, that's kind of who he is. I mean, you go back and look at how he was at Arkansas, down the stretch for them. And he's kind of streaky. And if he hits one, I mean, he's a little bit like Snacks Norvell was for us. If one goes in, there's a couple more probably coming. But you know what, tonight, I mean, he had 7 boards tonight, which was huge. That's a big step up for us. Mike had a big defensive play, and then Caleb had a big defensive play too down the stretch, which again, that's these little tiny growth steps that we're taking that we need to do. We're not a finished product, nor are we a juggernaut yet. I mean, we got some holes we still got to get better at in some areas.
Time for one more, Coach.
Coach, back-to-back our conference opponents. They got UMass Lowell coming in here, a really good big major. Coach, has been there last 10 years or so. What do you hope to get sort of out of this matchup?
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I'll start watching them tonight. So I mean, I got hopefully play good. We need to play good every night out. I mean, yeah, the landscape has really changed out there. I mean, everybody complain about losing guys or whatever, but I mean, this team had a bunch of fifth-year. You can flip your rosters really quick, and even if you're at a level like UMass Lowell, you can go out and get different guys that weren't happy somewhere else and are probably pretty darn good players. So, yeah, they're probably better than who we need to be playing at this point, but we're playing them anyway, so we got to gear up.
Ryan, how high did you throw that alley-oop?
Sure.
About 15 feet?
Yeah, I thought it was a little too high. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I overthrew it, but shit, he's always talking about just throw it anywhere. I'm gonna go get it. So I guess he wasn't lying.
And you've seen that in practice, and came as no surprise.
Yeah, he got some ups for sure.
Oh, me? How high did he throw that ball? 12, 13.
It wasn't that. I told him to throw it high all the time though. He wants to be throwing
You
it.
were looking down at the basket.
Yeah. It was fun. The pass was better than the dunk though.
Involved in that play, Braden, you got the steal, it dished it to Ryan, and then he threw it up. Can all three of you just kind of take us through that play and how big it was at that point in the game?
Well, my part, the ball was getting tipped around. It was loose. I knew if I didn't get it, I was going to get chewed out. So I dove on it, saw Ryan, fed it to him, and the rest is what it is.
Yeah, thanks. I just got the rock and decided all I had to do was throw it up. So that was it.
Ryan,
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah. I mean, the hustle was hard to play because if you don't hustle and get on the ball, then we don't get that spectacular play, and the pass is even better. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to them.
Ryan, the pick and roll with Braden and DK going back to last year. Is there something in the family traits, genes there with Andrew, how he did it? It looks very familiar to all of us.
Yeah,
Is that through dad? Or where did you get that?
I probably just say my pops, coach's son, just being around the game a lot as a kid, feel for the game. So I just credit that to him, So yeah.
Braden, just the way that you guys were able to clamp down like the last 5 minutes and come away with that win. What does it say about this team? And do you think this team is farther ahead than last year's team as far as being able to finish out a game like that and kind of staying composed in those moments?
Yeah, I mean, points in that game, we struggled against us, but at the end when we needed them, we really locked in and got them. Last year's team, it was a bunch of new guys, so took us a while to kind of get acclimated, get used to each other and our roles, but I think this year we've got a lot of returners and guys like KB and Mike, the new guys have kind of fit in pretty seamlessly. So I think that transition's been pretty easy so far early in the season. Yeah, I mean, a lot of those points were off his assists. He makes it really easy. All the guards do. I mean, put me in positions to score, and I just put it up there and hope it goes in. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of my role, and to be aggressive, and that's what I try to do. Yeah, I mean, we're excited. We've got obviously tomorrow off, and then watch some film, kind of look at what we could work on, what we did well, and just kind of go from there.
KB, you were scoreless at halftime. Second half, you were really able to come alive. Just what did you see out there? What changed in the second half?
I mean, I don't really focus on scoring. I know I can score. You know, I'm just more focused on playing defense right now and doing winning things. But I know, you know, I got a great point guard. I got great guys that's going to give the ball. I make the right play. So I know I can score. I don't really worry about scoring. That's just second nature. But just doing the little things that contribute to winning is most important for me right now.
KB, what do you make of Michael Marty plays? He's good forwards and every other play.
Yeah, Michael plays hard.
Yeah, how he impacted defensively.
Yeah, Michael goes up for a lot of rebounds. You know, I don't think the opposition knows like how athletic he is, because he kind of goes in there like with no conscience. Like he just jumps over people and just to get a basketball. And I love it because, you know, it gives us more momentum. It gives us the extra possession. So, you know, guys, him and Ben Gregg go at it a lot in practice, and they both so talented at rebounding the basketball and doing other things. So, you know, without them, you know, we don't get this win tonight. So, you know, I give them a lot of credit.
Just with, you know, coach sticking with you there in the second half or that long stretch, what does that say about kind of the comfortability he has with you and, you know, just your game overall today?
Yeah, it's great. I think he's got a lot of confidence in me. He knows what I'm capable of, and that kind of allows me to go out there and play pretty freely. So we've got obviously backing up Graham, who's also pretty talented, but just to be able to go out there and do what I know I can do, they give me that freedom, which is fun.
Ryan, Coach G was saying that they were doing some things offensively that kind of compared to what USC did in the exhibition game. When you look at both of those games, what kind of tweaks do you guys have to make to be more effective against that style of offense?
I think we just got to take pride in, you know, one-on-one matchups. I think both of those teams kind of tried to pick on us in a little bit at times, and yeah, we just got to take pride in guarding your yard and just, you know, being a man at the end of the day. So I think that's what Coach Few's talking about a little for sure.
Ryan, you guys have won the boards both times.
Yeah.
How big is that in terms of getting out and going and playing the way you want to play with winning against two physical teams?
I think it's huge. You know, it just allows us to start our break. We obviously like to play fast, so being able to get rebounds to start our break is always good. And then getting second chance points. We got a lot of talented guys that can shoot the ball, score the ball, and then when you get second chance opportunities, that's always a good recipe for success for sure.
Yeah, what was the crowd like after the dunk and after Ryan's long three? How did that atmosphere compare to the places you played in the past?
Well, I gotta be biased because I'm in the Gonzaga jersey, so I'm gonna say Gonzaga for sure is the best. I got the best fans in the world. Honestly, I when I do stuff like that, I don't even hear the crowd. I be so like focused on what I'm saying to myself that I don't be hearing the crowd like sometimes. But everybody was turning up, so I was turned up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even know what I was saying to myself. I just be talking, and then it'd be turning me up, and then I was pretty locked in from there. But it makes me feel better that like the team be having fun, like when you do exciting plays like that. You know what I'm saying? Because those are your brothers, and you go to war with them. So anytime you get the chance to, you know, get them excited and get them jumping up and down, especially the fans, it's the best fun in the world.
You're talking to yourself during the game?
Yeah, all the time.
Cheering or strategic or pumping up?
I'm my biggest critic, so can't nobody yell at me like I'm gonna yell at myself. So like sometimes it's great, sometimes it's bad, but most of the time it'd be good because I be thinking I'm the best at everything for sure. So word.
I think that's a fantastic way to end. For sure.